Blissful rising, mighty ones. Yeah, man, we give thanks for life. Yes, I. So when I do pro-salutation, they call it consultation. When I try to find out the well-being of ones and ones, and I see what they are eating that causing all the issues, the problems. They always say, but what am I gonna eat? What me I gonna eat? But me I say, just like how me I do it, you can do it. The same way like, oh, I am doing it and I am telling you this. You can do it too. You know, there is really no excuse. Only choice. No excuses, only choices. So the same way I am doing it, you can do it if you choose you. For example, they call it example. Amaranth is an whole grain. You replace this with bulgur wheat and oats and all them something there. You see me? I don't have quinoa right now, but quinoa is another one. You know, wild rice. Let me show you. So I'm soaking my wild rice so that they can sprout and split open. Yeah, man. I'm gonna put it in the sun. You know, just cover it in this pot like that, and it for a few hours, and it's split open. All right, and then I can put them in my smoothie. I can cook it on low heat. I can do whatever I want with it, pancake and all of that. So this is spelt grain. Normally you have the spelt flour, but this is what they used to make the flour. So these grains, I'm gonna try to germinate them and plant some in a cold place. So I'm gonna put this in powder form, and I have my spelt flour. It's a very rich, strong flour, so you don't use a lot of it. You know, small amount goes a far way with persistency. They call it consistency. Ashwagandha. Them something are really good for building neurological system in you, you know, and to balance you on a whole. Like anxiety and depression and even hormone issue, you know, fertility issue and them something there. You know, with the maca powder, right? But before I go to these powders, so people eat a lot of wheat like bulgur and tofu. I saw, you know, saw is tofu and veggie chunks and all them something there. You replace them things there with spelt flour, amaranth. You have teff. Wait, I think I have the teff. I have the teff somewhere, so let me show you. Yeah, you replace them something there. Hold on, cause show me if you replace them thing there with teff there. No man, the teff there and I so. Alright. You invest in yourself, Aya. Teff. People low on iron. Teff is so rich in iron. It's from Africa. This has been around for thousands a year, what they call years. Alright, so the teff is so mighty. Yeah man, instead of eating peanut and some GMO nuts, you eat this is macadamia mixed with Brazilian nut. You know, the Jamaican cashew, I love it, but not too much. Peanut at GMO and walnut is really good, you know. Instead of eating the almond, the so-called American almond that you find even in Jamaica, they sell it here. I eat my local almond or I replace it with walnut or, you know, I don't eat pecans anymore because I realize some truths about it. This are the, I call this fruitilicious. Yeah, some people call it Mary Jane and all of that, you know. So I use it to make all type of little medicine something and them something there, you see. So you can take a little quick scan. This is how I live, purposefully. Once you realize your purpose, you're gonna live it. Yeah man. Once you realize your purpose, you're gonna live it. Alright, so even chickpea. Buy my chickpea, I plant some outside, I wash it, I soak it. If you look carefully, you see the sprouts. When you sprout it, you get the nutritional benefits out of it. So I'm soaking it for a few hours. Then I'm gonna dehydrate it, and put it in powder and use it in my smoothie, in my porridge, even pancake and all of that. So I just want to show you something more. So yeah, these are the stuff really help, and I have like a blend of mushroom here. It works. You just have to take the time out to choose you and live you. Watermelon, oh my gosh, even the skin, the real avocado. We can do it, and this is just a fractions of what is. Yeah, so as I said, purpose, destiny, ordinance, whatever terms I want to call it. I am here. I know why I am here. I know who am I, and my purpose. It's a journey, and I create all of these stuff for myself, and I share with the chosen ones. So even this is the cacao nibber. I process my own cacao, and this we use it to make chocolate, dark chocolate. The cocoa butter, you can get the butter out of this real cocoa butter. Sometimes I just eat it like that, put it in my smoothie. It's great, man. Yeah, man. So when I look in my fridge, I not go see nothing processed and all of that. I process it myself. All of them something a different type of probiotics and nutrients, vitamin, minerals, and nutrients. Yeah, man. All of them look something I self-experiment, I self, and create. Yeah, man. When I walk my fridge, and I go see them frozen chicken and beef and them something there anymore. Them there the time when me up on my low vibration and never really know myself. So yeah, I go see like callaloo. Them callaloo, yeah, me read them right outside. Wild callaloo and watercress and purslane, everything well frozen and stay fresh. Yeah, man, me roast 2 breadfruit and freeze them. Already me use them. Them rich in carbs, good carbs, but I don't use even much. I think breadfruit is, cause look, breadfruit is like an hybrid. It's not all that bad and it's not all that good, so you have to balance it, eat small amount. But I love breadfruit. Yeah, man. But for the most part, for 99.9% of what I do is what we call alkaline electric, organic stuff. Alright, let me show you something else. Yeah, man, you see my bird peppers. Them pepper are not grow bigger than this. Some of them have red color, orange color, brown color. This is the real indigenous pepper. Yeah, man, some more fruit delicious. They smell so fruity. Yeah, so my garden, you have your space, you plant your stuff. Even if you don't have space, you can use container and hang them on your wall. There's no excuses. There are ways to do things. All of these, I plant my own food. And if you live in a place where you can't do this and your health is important to you, you have to be wise. Work and save your money and have a plan and go somewhere where you can do these stuff. There's no excuses, only choices. And only the chosen few will realize, it's not even for the majority. So, but fortunately I'm in a place where I can plant a little stuff in a wider space. But as I said, if there's no space, you make space. Yeah, man, them something and good for asthma and thing, according to research, and it works for real. Yeah, so this is my garden. I will plant stuff and use them, right? And when I'm cooking, I'm coming in my garden and I pick the live herbs and I put it. So let me see. Yeah, man, the herbs are the healing. You know why? Because of disobedience. Because of disobedience, we have to heal ourselves with the herbs. The food that was given to us was fruits and vegetables and nuts and grains. But people start living survival mode. So they kill and eat, and then the reward for killing to eat, hey, sickness, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, you name it. That C word, cancer, I can call it. I don't, it's a word. So that's why we're provided with the herbs. Let me show you. Yeah, I kind of cover it down with a mesh. So I'm room temperature drying. I will put them out in the light sun, but a room temperature dry my herbs, you see. This is cinnamon bark. Yes, and this is True Stick, the best toothpaste with so much medicinal benefits. When you chew on this and use this to brush your teeth and your tongue, medicine gonna soak in your gum. It's gonna go down into your belly. People who have what they call digestion issues, bad breath issues. Oh my gosh, this really get the stain and the plaques off your teeth, cavity and all of that. So there's a way to process these things and make really good, pure, organic toothpaste. So this is how we live. And you see, the moment, these are some calabash. The moment you start realizing self and choosing self, loving self, rescuing self, embracing self, the things that happen in past times, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to make sure it doesn't happen again. You're going to start realizing and discovering and be creative in ways not to live in survival mode anymore. So these things, we're going to cut them and use them to make bowls and cups. And when you eat from a calabash, especially if people who have issues, mental issues, psychological issues and all of that, yeah man, it repair and restore those ones over time. The first utensils of creation and will always be. Yes, look at these mighty ones. We call it sarsaparilla. Yeah man, them food, they are rich food. It's the root. These are roots of a plant. This is where we go to get the sarsaparilla. We dig the dirt and take the roots out, wash them, room temperature, dry them in some light sun, like early or late, because the sun is everything. So we give them a little sun, but not too much. But room temperature dry, it maintain and store all the nutrients even more, because the sun can burn out that, it can burn it out. That's why you don't put it in intense sunshine. Yeah, so these things gonna really help us to align again, to realign again, and to remember who we are and whose we are and what we are and all of them something there. Yes, so this is how I live in a nutshell. What kind of nutshell? And a peanut nutshell. Just a be silly. Yeah man, macadamia nutshell. Yeah man, this is how we live. This is rich in even iron benefits in this. This boosts your libido, help with erectile dysfunction and all of them. Look at something there. Strengthen your core, the real sarsaparilla, them say. Alright, I'm gonna show you something different in the lab, the chemist lab. So there is no excuses, as I say, only choices. And I used to really want to have a lot of excuses because I want to have my own selfish, limited ways of doing things, not knowing that I should just humble myself and let my ego serve me instead of letting it rule me. So people who have even issues, parasitic issues, people who even have a lot of inflammation and even herpes issue, and this is a great help. The oregano, and I create all of these things, fertility issues. Yes, it's all in nature, and we just go and be creative with nature and let it be presentable like this. All right. You have issue in your mouth or not, either way, this really awesome. Yeah man, people have psoriasis and eczema, them call it, and acne. Yeah man, any skin issue, hair, damaged follicles. Yeah man, a nice massage. You get a cut, a rash, itchy skin, anything you can ever think of. Ear issue, ear lining, thinning ear, bald spot, You name the rest, man. Yeah, but people don't want to invest in themselves wisely. Yes, they really don't want to invest in themselves wisely. Sometimes, most people are afraid to invest. Not even really afraid, but they think when they invest in themselves wisely, they're doing you a favor. I am a vessel chosen to provide these things, which it's gonna cost some energy exchange, what we call money, promissory notes. Some people are afraid to give that up for their health. So when I see them afraid to give up the so-called money that we accepted some time ago, I say, you know what? I have an idea. Since you don't want to use the money to buy or to energy exchange good stuff, whether from me or someone else, you can blend up the money in 16 ounces of water, two $500 bill, $3,000 bill, put it in some water and blend it up with little dirt. If you have lime, you can put in it and take it. That will help you with your condition. And they look at me. So I say, hey, if you don't want to spend it, what you gonna do? Eat it and see if it works. Spend and when they do spend, they spend it unwisely. But to spend it wisely, most of us refuse. I'm wondering what would be the cause of that. I learned personally that when I invest in myself, yeah man, that will make me get younger and wiser and stronger every day. Yeah, people have memory issues and they start taking all of those drugs to clog up their memory even more. Yeah man, sleeping issues. Yes man, it's all possible. It's all possible. So I give thanks that I am living my purpose. Yes, I. And on the flip side, you're gonna have people gonna want to come against your purpose, gonna want to stop you with their monitoring in your main spirits and all of that, and their bad mind and jealousy and selfish ways. All of these ones, I respect them because they are here to make me what I am right now and even greater. So continue to be Batman if that's what you choose and who you are and what you be. Continue to be selfish. Continue to try to harness and manipulate and try to cast spell and ones who have purpose. Karma will know how to deal with you even better than how any other ones will deal with you, and karma gonna make sure you feel it. It's not like a one time and done. You're just gonna really know that you deserve what you deserve because that's what you sow and that's what you reap. So I am giving thanks for myself and for the ones who maybe on the other side. Most of all, I give thanks for the chosen few who take the time out to recognize themselves and to want to be better in themselves. So when they do energy exchange with they are not just supporting me or doing me a favor. They deserve it. That's why they're doing it for them. I'm a vessel used to provide things for myself and to share it with ones who choose, which involves exchange of energy, promissory notes, because Babylon bill have to pay. So it's set. Yeah man, that's how them set it. I will just do it like how them set it. Yeah, you see the energy. Yes, this is the tuna plant and the leaf of life. This is a leaf, call it leaf of life. Before it dies, tiny trees will grow from it with roots, and we will pluck these trees from it and plant them. So leaf of life never die anywhere you put it. Now this is from the cactus family. We call it the tuna plant. It bears some little fruits like I think I call it prickle pear as well. It's very powerful to use in your food, in your supplement, in your smoothie. in your salad. Yeah. And this is the snake plant. Help with frequency and radiation, and fresh up the place, purify the air. Aloe vera, it's an hybrid. I still use it in this way. It helps with little purification of the air and all of that. Probably you can use it, wash your ear, but I don't intake it anymore. Because it's hybrid, and if I can stay away from it and get benefits from other stuff, then I will, okay? Yeah, maybe I didn't know it's hybrid. Do your inner search and your research, and you will know. Artism will stay far from you with a particular supplement that you would find to destroy it. Yeah, man. Be wise. Neurological issue will stay away from you. This is called a reset supplement oil. Reset the DNA. Haha. Yeah, man. He who wasn't here, she who wasn't here to hear, let them hear what the energy, whatever we call the spirit is saying to the essence, to the entire being. So it is so. Yes, mighty one. So that's how it is, alright? Just know that only you can choose you and choose your health and wealth and strength. Blissful. Yeah, man, we there in nature, I get some things done, Little watercress coming up. I may have this coconut plant to put in the soil. So it is more pepper and thing. Yes, as I said, no excuses, only choices. We know what to do, especially when the information is clear. Alright? Love and light to the energy, mighty ones.